everyone. Welcome to tonight's Big Brother Canada 11 chat.
Oh, hi. It's episode 26, which means after tonight, there's only 3 more episodes.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
We're only 1 week away from finale night. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
I can't believe it.
All right, so let's recap. Last time, Ty won the veto.
Again.
For like the 4th time in a row or the 5th time in a row?
5th time in a row.
5th time in a row?
5th time in a row.
And he used it on Claudia. Wow.
Actually, it wasn't 5th time in a row, was it?
I don't know.
5th time total?
Maybe.
Because he won like early on, too.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then Anika only had one choice. She had to put Daniel C up.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's Renee and Daniel C on the block. And according to the spoiler, the digital dialysis, Renee's going home.
Oh.
And she was not happy about it.
I mean, would you be? She's supposed to have this final 3 deal with Ty and Claudia, and Ty and Claudia are not pulling through here. Specifically, Ty. She stuck to the little ball?
Yes.
Oh, lamb.
All right. So after the POV ceremony, everybody's sitting around like...
Yeah, it was super awkward. And then Daniel just starts like laughing. And then everybody else is laughing because Daniel's
really
laughing.
Starting to lose it.
They're cracking.
Anika's pissed because...
She's not laughing.
No, she's not.
She's not happy that she was put in this position where she had to put Ty up on the block.
Girl, you got. He lied to you.
I mean, it's a classic fool me once.
Shame on me.
Shame on you. Fool me twice.
Shame on me.
I mean, she saw what happened with Ty and Claudia last week, right? Claudia didn't want him to use the veto.
She thought she was different.
Yeah, I mean...
And special.
She should have learned from history, right?
It's a little bit of history repeating itself. All right.
Right.
So... She doesn't want Claudia in her face.
Claudia was, like, trying to comfort her, and Anika was just like, no, I don't want this right now.
I just had to put my best friend on the block.
Okay, guess what? The person that you're talking to had to do the same thing when you were saved by the POV last week.
Wow.
So, it's kind of funny, like, the circle of Big Brother life here.
It's a circle.
Okay, she's good.
Okay, good. All right, so Ty's in the perfect spot this week.
He's right, smack dab in the middle.
He couldn't be any better.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't have to be HOH. He won the veto. Everybody wants Ty. Everybody wants a piece of Ty.
Everybody needs his vote, right?
Yeah. So Daniel tells Anika, stop being so mopey.
Yeah,
you're looking pretty depressed. Ty does not like that. Ty really hates when people are...
Making victim noises.
Yeah.
I'm seeing a lot of parallels here to a certain watermelon
He says, you better clean it up. You better kiss some Ty ass.
I mean, honestly,
he's a vote.
Daniel's right here. Like, Anika, I know you don't want to, like, kiss people's asses, but you gotta kind of, like, play the game here. Right?
Yeah.
You gotta play the game.
Did she kiss ass this week?
I don't know. I mean, we've seen her kiss ass so many times before.
That's true.
Love your pants, girl.
Hey, pumpkin.
Yeah.
All right, so Renee is campaigning to Ty, and she tells Ty, you know what? I would take you to the end, because you got to beat the best to be the best, right?
She's saying, I want the best players to the end, and I definitely think you're a better player than Daniel and Anika, so of course, I would want you to be there over them.
Did you see how Ty laughed when she said... you gotta beat the best to be the best. That's why she would take him.
I'm sure he was all like, you got no chance.
That's sad.
You know how Ty thinks.
Yeah. So, Claudia is walking into the pantry.
Well, I just want to say, too, Ty's mind is, like, already made up at this point. He's not keeping Renee.
Yeah.
It all goes back to that stupid comment where Renee was asking Anika, like, would you keep Claudia and Ty in the house?
You mean the showmans? They're not a showman.
I mean, that's the excuse that Ty kept using, but...
Or, no, there was also equal time for, I don't want to be the only guy left.
Yeah. I think, honestly, too, it's just he wants Claudia by herself. He wants to be the only person that Claudia wants to take to the final two.
He wants to completely control Claudia.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
For sure.
All right, so... Claudia walks in with the scraps, the food scraps.
To the storage room.
And it's empty.
Oh, no!
And there's a bucket of slop. And
the fridge says, keep out.
There are heavy-duty ass chains on the refrigerators, keeping them shut.
I like the effect of them putting the chains on the fridge. I think that's
pretty
fun.
It's fun.
So Claudia's like, uh-oh, and she goes and tells Daniel, there's no food,
God,
we're on slop.
Not whiny Daniel.
Daniel was being a little self-indulgent in this
God.
reaction.
That was just too much.
At first I was like, oh, this is pretty funny. And then I was like, all right, it's too much.
No, it wasn't. It was never funny. Never.
It was a lot. But he was like, I've already done this before for like 5 minutes, week 1. And now I have to do it again. Like, let everyone else do it.
That was overly dramatized.
It was very over the top. OTT.
Yeah. They should have given him an extra week just for that. Clean
Can
it
you
up.
imagine?
Stop being so mopey.
Yeah. So
maybe that was punishment for dressing down Anika.
Well, it seems pretty clear at this point because the house guests were trying to figure out when they were on slop. Like, why are we on slop right now? What's the reason for this? It seems like it is because they were just getting everybody nice and hungry before the Wendy's auction.
Okay, so everybody's been collecting the Wendy's points.
Right.
And now we finally find out what they're for.
Okay, so guess what? Ding dong, there's a guest.
Who's there? Oh, look, it's Spicy V.
Twerk, 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 twerk. Oh, Spicy V. She was so much fun to watch on her season.
She was a lot of fun.
Did everyone recognize her, like, out of the house guests?
I don't know, but she looked great.
Yeah.
She had a glow up. You think she was wearing a winner's outfit?
Possibly, right? I mean, it's a sponsor.
Do you think they give, like, the...
people who visit clothes? Yeah. They might.
Yeah.
Depends.
Because that definitely looked like a winner's outfit.
Could be.
All right, so Ty had the most of Wendy's points because a lot of people were giving him their points.
Well, no, a lot of people were giving Kuzi their points on the way out.
Right.
And then Kuzi gave Ty the mother load.
Right.
She gave Ty all of her points on the way out. So he is freaking locked and loaded. Spicy V was like, all right, I'm going to give out these little envelopes or whatever with everyone's point totals. I think they were Wendy's bags. Oh, was it?
I don't know.
Okay. And she was like, you can tell people if you want. You can keep it a secret. And everyone decided to keep their points a secret.
I thought Daniel said he wanted to tell everybody, but
no,
Claudia
he said
was
he didn't want to, I thought.
I'm going to keep mine a secret.
Yeah.
Keep it a secret.
So like you said, Ty had the most. He was like around 30,000.
Right.
Claudia was the closest to him.
18,000.
And then everybody else pretty much was hovering around 8,000.
Yeah. So I guess Claudia probably got Shanaea's.
Yeah, I think so.
And maybe nobody else?
Probably just Shanae.
Yeah. All right, so it's time for the auction.
Okay.
This is like one of those Survivor auctions. Mm-hmm. Limited amount of things. You know, we're not going to be here for an hour because it's just a little segment on the show.
This is not Christie's. This is not Sotheby's.
No. These were bargain basement prices.
Yeah,
Let me tell you. So up first, $1,000 in Canadian cash.
Oh, no price tax.
That's right. So this went for 1,500 points.
Okay.
That's cheap.
Renee, get that cash.
All right, the Wendy's tray of food.
This was a big-ass tray of food.
This was like enough food for like 6 to 8 people.
The whole group.
Yeah, at least.
Yeah.
With drinks.
Mm-hmm.
I hope they were spiked, but probably not. Ty ended up getting that for only 2,600 points.
I mean, honestly, Ty could have gotten, like, every single thing if he really wanted to.
Yeah. I mean, that food must have been cold as ice.
I mean, when you think about, like, them getting the food and then it's got to wait around until they're ready to do this thing. They got to do, like, camera blocking.
Do they actually have a Wendy's in the storage room?
I don't think so.
Yeah. Did they get to share in that food? Or
I don't think so. I think it was just Ty. But then at one point I thought I saw Anika holding one of the drinks, so I don't know. But yeah, so Ty got the food. He was chowing down, bite the burger.
Yeah.
Wendy's promo.
Everybody's drooling, watching him.
I mean, everybody's been on slop for like 4 days at this point.
That cold, greasy smell was hitting everybody's nostrils just right.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so next up, video from home. Oh, my God. Video from home. So like you said, Ty could have won everything, but Claudia didn't get to see her family
during that one veto competition.
Right, because she was the host.
So at first, Ty and Claudia were kind of going back and forth bidding on this one.
Yeah.
And he was like, all right, fine, you can have it.
Yeah, so she got it for
or did he just let her have it?
I think he just
but they
let
talked
her
about
have
it. Okay.
She got it
I'm
for like
mixing things up.
6,000.
Yeah. Oh, wait, no, then they did bid back and forth a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. All right.
Way to eat up all her points before you let her have it.
I mean, I'm sure she still had points left over afterwards.
Yeah,
anyway.
she did.
So what'd you get with the extra points? Like cigarette butts or something?
I don't know. Yeah, what did you do if you had points left over at the end? You should be able to cash those out.
Probably get like a Wendy's t-shirt or something that smells like grease.
So Claudia got a very nice video from home there in the
nice.
auction. So that was cool. Because she didn't get to see her family before. Everybody else got to see somebody. Except for her and Renee, actually.
Yeah. All right. So then next up is $3,000 in cash.
Well, Daniel didn't get that 1,000, so he was like, I'm getting this 3.
He bet all of his points. He's wiped out. But he got $3,000.
He did.
All right. And now a 1-minute video message to the jury.
Ooh, so you get a little chance to explain yourself here. Talk about your gameplay.
But I mean, don't you get to do that anyway at the finale?
But this is an extra one. And if this gets to them sooner,
right.
they're going to be able to like think about this and process it for a while. Because I feel like a lot of times people go into the finale already knowing how they want to vote.
Well, I don't know if anybody thought they were going to make it to jury. Daniel already used up all his points.
I think everybody realized at this point, like, we're not going to be able to outbid Ty on this.
Yeah.
No
way.
way.
He got it for only $3,000.
Damn.
Bargain.
That's a good deal.
Bargain basement.
Yeah.
All right. Now, a phone call to a loved one.
Oh.
Or from a loved one.
Mm-hmm.
Renee and Anika
They were both
really,
going for this one.
Yeah, they were going hard for this one, but I guess Renee ran out of points.
Also, it was Anika's birthday, so
right.
It was nice that Anika did end up getting the phone call.
Yes.
I think she was talking to her mom, right?
Mm-hmm.
That was sweet.
Yeah. So now, the final item is a strategy session with none other than the one and only...
Season 9 winner...
Tycon.
I'm sorry. When Victoria or Spicy V called him that in like the first episode of their season, that cracked me up so hard.
Tycon.
Yeah, so Tashawn, Ty, season 9 winner.
Ty squared.
Yeah, I mean, of course, Ty won that as well. 5,000 points.
Did he tell him to touch the pee-pee?
No!
Remember that?
I had forgotten until you said that when we were watching.
Yeah. That's a strategy.
Brayden! Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Ty ended up coming out of this auction with the 2, like, game items, basically.
Right.
So, he did well here.
So, he got to meet with Tycon.
Yeah.
And Tycon's advice was identify who's the biggest threat in the house in the final 5.
Punch him in the face! No.
Yeah. And figure out how you're going to get rid of them.
He was making a good point. Like, you need to be able to take credit for taking out that big threat. Like, you can't let somebody else do that.
Right. Because then they're going to get the credit. All right. So, it's time to visit the jury house where Hope and Jonathan are buddying up.
Best friends for life!
Jump over his head.
It did seem like the beginning of, like, a sitcom intro or something.
Yeah. So, guess who's on their way to the jury house in the outfit they were evicted in?
It's Koozie! Because I feel like they're evicted so early in the day, because it's not live, that like they can maybe go that day. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or they're just messing with us and they changed into the outfit the next day. Because, I mean, we've seen them do that for
I mean, I'm sure
I think it might be the same day.
Is probably pretty close.
Yeah, I think it could be same day.
Yeah. So, Koozie arrives and she is in the car, like, pissed off, and...
She's disappointed by how things have gone down.
And everybody's like, oh my god, it's Koozie!
I mean, everybody in the jury up to that point pretty much was rooting for her to win, so I think they were pretty bummed when they saw her walk in.
So, she told the story of how she got evicted, and... Yeah. Then Shania
Everybody was surprised
arrives.
to hear that Renee won HOH, by the way.
Well, yeah, for sure. Then everybody was surprised when Shania arrived.
Whoa, but Koozie was freaking celebrating. It was quite a celebration.
Yeah. And they were shocked that Shania went home on Claudia's HOH.
Ugh!
Wow.
Yeah.
So they realized that Ty has won 4 vetoes. But he's playing a dirty game. So, like, is he worthy of winning because he's dirty?
He's kind of been a jerk to a lot of people.
Is he a dirty boy?
I don't know.
All right. Well,
jury management, very important.
Very, very important. How many of the people in this jury will be petty?
We'll find out.
I definitely could see Kuzi being petty.
I could see. Well, not for Ty, though. She's rooting for Ty.
She's rooting for Ty. But,
Yeah.
like...
Oh, against, like, Daniel.
She's very petty against Daniel and Anika because...
Anika, not as much,
Yeah.
but definitely Daniel.
Yeah. All right, so then Arissa says, hey, guys, next week is the 2-hour season finale.
Yay! I didn't catch it, though. Does it start at 7
I
or
really
no?
hope it starts at 7.
Because then I thought I saw on Twitter somebody said it starts at 9, and I hope that that's not true because we're going to be so dead. Please, no.
I don't know if
That's
I'm
too
going to
late.
make it.
Yeah,
I don't know if
hopefully
I'm
it
gonna
starts
make
at
it.
either 7 or 8, but let
All
us
right.
know in the comments if you know.
All right. You're not going to get home. You might as well just sleep here.
We'll see what happens.
All right, so Renee and Claudia...
Renee knows she's in trouble here, but she's trying. She's giving it her all.
I mean, you gotta, right?
Yeah.
You gotta throw everything at the wall and see what sticks.
Yeah, I mean, she's hoping that Claudia will be able to have some sort of sway with Ty since they're on again right now with their showmans.
She is campaigning her heart out, but all Claudia hears is who wants cake.
I mean, Claudia is, like, pretending to listen, but...
Everybody knows she's Ty's robot right now.
she's just gonna do what Ty wants.
That's nice. That's nice. Whatever.
She is all too willing to cut her friends in order to go to the end with Ty.
Yeah.
Girl, look at your life, look at your choices.
Oh. So now Ty and Daniel are chatting, and Daniel is campaigning his heart out to Ty.
Yeah, Daniel's saying, look, Renee put you up on the block, and if you look at me, like, I used the veto to save you.
Yes, you couldn't put him up on the block, though, because y'all never won the HOH.
True, I mean, that is true. But also, like, he did save Ty with the power of veto that time.
Okay, wow.
I'm just saying, these things add up.
All right, well...
They factor in. So,
Yeah.
I feel like Ty was playing it kind of cool with Daniel in that conversation and being like, I don't know, maybe it could be better for me to keep Renee. I feel like he was looking for more of a guarantee from Daniel in that moment and trying to see, like, what kind of deal he could get.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So now Claudia and Ty are on a little date. And, Ty, who do you think we should keep?
I mean, we know what he's going to say.
Ty tells Claudia, look, baby, you are my final 2 no matter what. So, it doesn't matter who we keep.
Great. What a terrible final 2.
I know.
I'm sorry, but it would be so much like Jackson and Holly. That kind of final 2 for me.
Or what about...
I mean, not as bad, obviously, but like...
Emmett and...
Jillian.
Jillian. All right, so...
Gotta cut those showmances.
I know. So now it's time for the eviction.
All right.
And we hear Renee's speech in its entirety.
For the millionth time. Because
Yeah.
we heard it a bunch during the Digital Daily.
Hi, BBCAN, fam, whatever. Yes, my bootay is on the block, but I'm gonna fight until the end. And
Seems like she made some edits, unless the show did that. Because this was not exactly what we heard during the Digital Daily.
they probably said you better tighten this up
Yeah.
a little bit. It's a little bit long.
It's already long, and we won't be able to show the HOH winner no matter what, so...
Yeah. So then Daniel got up and said, "Oh, big brother, it's a dream come true." And he said, "Vote for who has shown you that they were best for your game.
Very,
Not who's best.
crafty
who has
wording
shown
there.
you who is best." Because that's what Ty was basically saying when he was trying to campaign
Daniel's all
for
like,
Ty.
I used the veto on you. Don't forget it.
Remember. All right, so it's a tie vote.
Claudia voted for Renee to stay. Ty voted for Daniel to stay.
That means
This was
Anika
all
has
planned.
Anika has to break the tie.
Mm-hmm.
And she said, "I voted for Renee."
Well, she was like laughing. I think it was like a nervous laugh, but I was like, damn,
Laughing
girl.
or crying?
Both.
Cry laughing.
Yeah. So,
Clapping.
yeah, Renee was evicted.
Yeah. So Renee gives a pretty nice hug to everybody.
Yeah, and she goes out to talk to Arissa.
She goes clumping up the stairs. Bootay out!
So, of course, Arissa made some sort of comment about, like, Bootay, and Renee's like, I'm so glad that caught on. I don't think it caught on. I think people online were sick of it from what I've seen.
Yeah.
But Arissa was also like, oh, there's a lot of sad people out there tonight.
I hope so. I hope everyone's sad
Renee
for me.
cracks me up.
Yeah, she's great. Don't change, Renee. You're all right.
So then Arissa was like, so, Ty didn't vote for you to stay. Which I'm a little bit surprised that she...
revealed that?
Yeah, because I mean, like, duh. But also...
Yeah.
They don't usually do that. They don't usually confirm or deny anything.
In jury.
Right.
Do you think Arissa regretted doing that?
Nah. I think she's over it.
She probably doesn't care.
Yeah, she's like, whatever. So...
What if she said, the devil made me do it, Julie Chen?
No.
All right, so...
Renee says, Ty picked off me and Shania.
Yeah.
Back-to-back weeks here. Excuse me.
She was disappointed. She admitted to being disappointed in Claudia.
Well, Arissa asked her, are you disappointed that Claudia didn't, like, put in more effort to save you?
And she said, yes, I am disappointed.
I was hoping that
but
she picked
not
up on
surprised.
that. Yeah. Oh, my God. And then what she said next was magical.
It was amazing.
She said...
When Claudia's in heat, she jumps ship. Did she mean when she's like
feeling
under pressure?
Heat on her?
Yeah.
Oh my God, when she's in heat. Oh my God, that was too much, but also hilarious.
I wonder how many people actually picked up on that.
I think a bunch did.
All right.
It's so funny though, because what she said is true. Like, Claudia is on again with Ty, and she's all ready to cut both of her close allies and best friends in the house in order to go to the end with Ty.
That's crazy. Ty's robot. Take my wife.
Oh my
Please.
God.
All right, so it's time for the goodbyes.
They were all very lovey-dovey.
Very jury management-y.
Oh yeah, even Ty was like, love you, bestie.
Yeah, what's up with that?
It's called jury management.
All right, well, it's time for the HOH comp, which we will not finish.
Okay.
So it's called Dazed and Confused.
All right.
7 questions, kids. Sit in your little booths.
Mm-hmm.
It went down in the library / pool hall.
Yeah.
And Anika was not playing because she was a former HOH. She had to sit in the living room and watch it on the screen.
Oh, she couldn't even be in the room.
Right. So you have to... the answer is the day of the season.
Okay.
So the most correct answers after 7 questions wins.
Okay. So did you feel like before the competition started, when Arissa was telling them the rules and stuff, Claudia was sitting there like she knew she had this in the bag because like she feels like she knows the day's the best and you know she's been studying so hard. Well, guess what? She's also been helping Ty study really hard. Everyone has been helping Ty study
even
really
Anika.
Hard. Yeah. So guess what? We only got to see
2 questions.
Or was it 3 questions?
No, it was 2.
No, we saw 3 questions.
Did we?
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was 2.
No, we saw 2 questions. I'm getting tripped up because Daniel and Claudia both got 1 wrong.
Right.
And I was going to say Clyde. Ty got both right. So Ty is in the lead.
With 2 points.
2-1 right now.
And Claudia and Daniel both have 1 point each.
Do you think that Claudia and Daniel regret studying so much with Ty?
Yes. I think Daniel does. I don't think Claudia does.
Because she thinks like, oh, if Ty wins, I'm like good to go. But guess what? It's all about that POV winner this week, baby. They're the one making the call. So even if Ty wins and he is safe for the week, if somebody other than Ty or Claudia win Power Veto...
She could
by
be
Claudia.
screwed.
Yeah, so who knows? I mean, Ty might not even win this HOH. You never know what's going to happen in the next 5 questions.
I know. He seemed pretty quick on the
He does seem pretty confident here. So
pretty well versed in these answers.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, man. So we're going to have to wait until Tuesday's episode to find out who won. Or tomorrow on the Digital Daily.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, we didn't get a Digital Daily today, but according to Twitter... BBCAN's official Twitter, we are getting one tomorrow.
What about Twitter?
Twitter also says yes.
Okay.
So if you want to know tomorrow, check out our stream.
It's gonna be great.
Yeah. So let us know your thoughts on all this in the comments. Thanks so much for watching.
Thank you.
Until next time,
Much love.